Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. We are going to be looking at Scorpio new moon, Scorpio season for Sagittarius placements. Thanks so much for being here, Sagittariuses. I am so happy you made it here. I would not be able to do this if it wasn't for all of you. So thank you, thank you. We're going to look at your Phoenix rising spread. It's a symbol for Scorpio. Phoenix pretty much sets itself on fire, right? There's death, transformation, and rebirth. We're going to look at what is dying for you during Scorpio season. Not a literal death, but it's essentially, and it's something you're setting on fire. It's not just an ending. It's a pretty fiery ending. This would be something that's, I don't want to say dramatic, but intense. Scorpio is about emotional, they're emotionally intense. One of the traits of Scorpio. So we're going to look at where there's going to be kind of a fiery ending, but this is something that you set on fire so that you can transform and progress. It's about learning lessons, things like that. So we're going to look at where that's happening, what's ending, what's being reborn from the ashes, and that kind of center area, that gray area in the middle, the transition phase, what that is going to feel like, what is going to happen during that transition phase while you go from setting something on fire, in between setting it on fire and it being reborn. Okay, let's see, for Sagittarius placements, please. What are you setting on fire? Okay, Sagittarius. Feels like you are done putting an end to relationships, energies that hold back their emotions from you, that are not nurturing, that are not giving. They're stubborn and selfish with their emotions. They only give you a little bit, if that. Sometimes nothing at all, and it feels like you're the one doing all the emotional heavy lifting. You're the one taking care of everyone while it feels like, well, there's another energy kind of locked in a room with everything that you could possibly need, but they won't share. You're like, no more. You're done with that. Okay. All right. Very good. Oh, look at that. How nice. All right. The Ten of Cups and the Devil. Devil came out for Scorpio too. In the center here, what is being reborn? Happiness, Ten of Cups, joy, but then we have this devil energy here. Some sort of temptation is being reborn. We will see when we clarify what that temptation is. Right? Let's see what this transition is about. This could be you coming back to your body with the devil energy as well. This transition, okay, we've got the sun. So this is going to feel good, really optimistic, and the world. Wow, the sun and the world. I feel like there's going to be a sense of you feeling completely brand new. I don't feel like this is going to be a difficult transition, a painful transition, or even a transition that you got. I don't know, Sagittarius, you're kind of ready. You feel very ready for this with the sun and the world over here. It feels that there's a very naked energy with the sun and the world for me. During this transition, you could feel very exposed and very raw. I'm not sensing this as a negative. The Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I feel like you're ready to have fun. Again, maybe it's been a while since you've been able to, because you've been so busy providing emotional stability, emotional support, nice, kind words to people who they were not giving that back to you in return. Matter of fact, they weren't giving anything. They were being very selfish. What's this Four of Hazards? Holding back their energy, possibly even, this is a relationship, justice. So you're putting an end to, that's what I mean. Anything else? Four Swords? There we go. The King of Wands. You're feel like you are really gonna set this on fire. Some sort of relationship that was possibly domineering for you, that thinks it was that it's an energy that proclaims to be influential and a leader and very powerful, but holds that back from you. There's so much I feel like you're putting on fire, waiting for someone else to lead, waiting for someone else to balance this out. And I feel like the reason something is unbalanced is because you were the one doing all of the emotional nurturing, the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. Yeah, you're very clear. You don't I feel like you're not interested in energies that don't offer any sort of emotion. I don't know why this Queen of Cups feels like you, or it feels like that's the part of yourself that you are setting on fire, right? That you are ending is all this nurturing, and you really feel like an authority figure over here as well. And you're just done with people holding themselves back. You're very clear about this decision. You might even speak. I feel Sagittarius, like you might have some words to say to some people that might be part of you setting things on fire here. All right, what's being reborn? 10 of Cups. Some sort of happiness is coming from this. Emotional happiness, security. Maybe you might even be able to take a vacation because you have someone over here that's holding back even financially from you with the Four of Hazards. They're so concerned about their own financial stability that they're hoarding their resources. So resources might be freed up for you, because you're setting that hoarding deal. Someone hoarding all the passion, just all of the authority in the relationship. I feel like there was someone that held themselves back from you physically too, Sagittarius, that you desired, but that it's like they were playing hard to get. Four of Wands and the Hangman with the 10 of Cups. I feel like the company that you're going to be around people that you feel more comfortable with, that feel like they're your people. They're part of your tribe. They're part of your community. You could even be invited to some sort of celebration, a homecoming during this moon cycle. But I feel like you're celebrating with people that are enlightened. I don't know. Some of you could be going on a spiritual retreat, like a weekend retreat, a mindfulness retreat, possibly even something that you're going by the water. Maybe some of you are taking a vacation to an island, somewhere where there are lots of palm trees, coconuts. I don't know why coconuts. Yeah, there's a very tropical feel here. I mean, like, there is a passion that's being reignited. That's why I feel with the Devil a little bit. And that makes more sense now, too, because there's a passion that someone was like breadcrumbing you with their passion. Ooh, the Five of Wands. Okay. Five of Wands with the Devil. Competitive. Your competitive spirit is being reborn, Sagittarius. Anything else for the Devil here? I'm going to go one more time. The Devil. The Devil, the Devil, the Devil. Like I said, I don't find temptation. It's not always a bad thing. Sometimes I find it necessary to bring us back to something. It brings you back to your body. Some of us, and I think you've had someone that's withheld from you. So we have the Five of Wands and the Four of Swords with the Devil. There's this energy of, you want to go for it, but then you're not sure. Eight of Pentacles. You need more time to think. I feel like there's an energy. You're going to be more patient with yourself. You're going to. I feel with the Devil card, it's kind of like you getting yourself back into, and it's getting yourself back into the world. And I know that sounds strange, but if I feel like there's someone, this energy, this withholding energy over here is almost like held you hostage in a relationship. That's an intense thing to say. I don't think they literally had you locked in a room, but there's something that made you feel very constricted over here. I feel like you're going to be in a position out in the world in which there will be temptation. But I almost feel like what's being reborn is your passion for going after what you want, being willing to look at temptation and being able to resist it. With the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about being connected to our thoughts. Right? She's in a nest here. Rest and retreat. Healing. I feel what's being reborn is a sense that you are healed enough. You have healed. You know how to take care of yourself enough that you can put yourself in tempting situations and not follow the devil down the path, if you will. The Sun. What's the Sun here? How is this transition going to feel? I think it's going to feel very good. The Star with the Sun. Wow. And Strength. It's good. This could feel very good, Sagittarius. Very hopeful. I feel like you're going to have a renewed sense of hope, a renewed sense of grace, inner strength, courage to keep going, perseverance. I just see you feeling very, very strong, even very physically strong, very spiritually strong as well. That's why I really kind of am not upset about this devil energy here. I feel like you have been held back and you're kind of coming back to yourself, coming back to your body and to your desires. 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles with the World. This transition is stabilizing something, possibly having to do with your family, where you live. Seeds that you've planted long ago, you might see the return of, like, actual literal financial return. Like, you might see financial gain from a business venture, from communications, contacts that are, this isn't something immediate. These are people that you met in the past that possibly come back around and have something positive for you. I feel like this transition also sets something stable and in balance in your home life in general. Or if some of this spread has to do with work, I didn't really see that, but if it does, then something becomes more stable in your work environment. First, it's kind of thrown to an upheaval, but then it's stable. It's strange. It's almost like you're getting more stable while starting a job at the same time, but this is not a new job. You start the job in the middle. You're not starting from scratch. We're going to get a few cards to see where the veil is being lowered for you as we approach 31st of October. For Sagittarius placements, please. Cards. The King of Swords. Yeah, that makes sense to me because I feel this Queen of Cups is you. The Emperor. And the Six of Pentacles. I think you're seeing, Sagittarius, that as much as you want to be loving and kind and compassionate and nurturing, there are just some energies that are so withheld from you that your love and compassion are not being appreciated or really even seen. So I feel like the veil is being lowered under where you logically need to have boundaries up, where your structures need to be in order for you to feel balanced. I feel like you're seeing this, like the veil is lowering for you in your mind. Like your brain, it feels like you are getting, like you're just thinking very logically and practically and not from your heart, not from your emotions. There's a sense of you working from the mind and then going down from there and kind of knowing what you want, setting those boundaries. And then I feel with the Six of Pentacles, it's almost like a test, like, okay, now that these boundaries are set, what will be an even exchange of energy and what won't? What will be reciprocal and what won't? All right, Sagittarius, this is what I've got for you. I hope it helped, resonated for you when it comes to Scorpio season, Scorpio new moon. Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. I truly hope it was, and I hope you have a great day.